The aroma of freshly brewed chai, the timeless clatter of a yellow ambassador taxi, the majestic silhouette of the Victoria Memorial piercing the dawn sky, the Howrah Bridge, a timeless steel giant, carries millions of lives across its span every day. This is Kolkata, the city of joy, a vibrant tapestry woven with history, intellect, and an undeniable soul. But the question before us is that, what will this same bridge look like in the year 2100? Will it still carry trams and taxis? Or will it glow with solar panels and magnetic pods silently gliding across the river? Will the city of books, music, and monsoon poetry turn into a technological marvel? Or will it lose itself in the race for modernization? Let's take a journey through time, from Calcutta of colonial era to the megacity of tomorrow. Founded in 1690 by Job Charnock, what began as 3 humble villages, Sutanuti, Govindpur, and Kalikata, this city grew into the capital of British India by the 18th century. Calcutta became the beating heart of the British Empire in the East. The British built grand structures, the Victoria Memorial, the Writers' Building, and the St. Paul's Cathedral, monuments that still stand as whispers from the past. But it wasn't just architecture that made Kolkata powerful, it was its intellect. This was the city of thinkers, poets, scientists, and rebels. The Bengal Renaissance was born here. Men and women like Rabindranath Tagore, Swami Vivekananda, Satyajit Ray, Subhas Chandra Bose, and Satyendra Nath Bose changed how India and the world thought about freedom, art, and science. Even as political capitals shifted, Kolkata remained India's cultural capital, the city that thought deeply, wrote beautifully, and resisted fiercely. But by the late 20th century, Kolkata's story dimmed. Industrial decline, power shortages, and floods of unemployment pushed it into decades of struggle. People began calling it the dying city. In 2025, Kolkata stands as a city of contrasts. Its metropolitan population has crossed 20 million, and people here face significant social challenges. The city has a notable portion of its population living in slums and experiencing homelessness, which highlights the city's stark contrast between old-world charm and modern poverty. Yet the people were wrong. Because Kolkata isn't dying, it is actually transforming. Slowly, quietly, it is rethinking its identity for a new century. Today's Kolkata is reconnecting with innovation. The new Town Rajarhat corridor has become Eastern India's technology hub, home to hundreds of startups in AI, biotech, and green energy. The Biswa Bangla Convention Center hosts global summits, while the Kolkata Metro expands into one of India's longest and fastest-growing urban rail systems. This revival marks the beginning of what experts call Kolkata's second renaissance. By 2050, the transformation will become visible from the sky. Old industrial zones in Howrah and Taratala will evolve into eco-industrial districts. Vertical housing may replace overcrowded slums, powered by solar rooftops and vertical gardens. The futuristic Kolkata Smart Water Grid, powered by the Hooghly, may ensure clean water for every citizen. The Air Quality Index, one of the worst in India, may improve by 60% by the urban greening initiatives and electric public transport. Even the city's iconic yellow taxis may get a futuristic twist. By 2050, there'll be AI-driven pods that play Rabindra Sangeet as you glide through holographic navigation streets, a mix of nostalgia and technology. By the year 2100, Kolkata will stand as one of Asia's most advanced heritage megacities. But unlike Dubai or Singapore, Kolkata's beauty won't be in its glass towers. It will be in its balance. The old colonial buildings of Park Street will stand beside zero-emission skyscrapers that generate their own power and recycle their own air. The tram lines, once disappearing, will be reborn as silent magnetic gliders connecting the Hooghly to Salt Lake in minutes. The Hooghly River, once choked by pollution, will become the centerpiece of life again. By 2100, engineers envision it as the blue heart of Kolkata, a living river with floating parks, tidal energy farms, and underwater observation decks for tourists and researchers. Water taxis and smart ferries will replace road traffic. Commuters will travel from Howrah to Dakshineswar in 10 minutes using maglev boats, powered by the same tides that once flooded the city. Kolkata's economy, too, will redefine itself. In 2024, its GDP hovers around 160 billion. By 2050, experts project it could exceed $700 billion, and by 2100, over 1.2 trillion, ranking among the world's top 25 urban economies. The focus will move from traditional industries to knowledge economies, AI research, sustainable urban design, digital art, and bio-innovation. The Eastern Tech Belt, stretching from Rajarhat to Kalyani, will house universities, startups, and think tanks that rival Silicon Valley. Education will play a key role in this transformation. Institutions like Presidency University, Jadavpur University, and IIT Kharagpur will lead India's research revolution, linked through AI-based virtual classrooms and drone courier networks. By 2100, Kolkata's literacy rate, already among the highest in India at over 88%, could reach 100%, with every child receiving digital learning from birth. Yet, not everything about the future will be smooth. Kolkata sits dangerously close to the Sundarbans Delta, one of the world's most climate-vulnerable regions. Rising sea levels and floods will challenge the city's resilience. But Kolkata's planners are already preparing. By 2050, climate-adaptive embankments, rain-harvesting skyscrapers, and green flood barriers will surround the low-lying areas. By 2100, Kolkata could become India's first climate-positive megacity, producing 30% more renewable energy than it consumes, using Hooghly's tidal waves, urban solar canopies, and biofuel systems made from recycled waste. Environmental awareness will not just be policy, it will be culture. Festivals like Durga Puja will lead the movement, with eco-pandal architecture made from biodegradable materials and AI light shows powered by stored solar energy. Imagine a future where Kolkata celebrates tradition in a way that heals the planet. But perhaps the most beautiful part of Kolkata's 2100 story will not be its technology or its economy. It will be its people. Even as the skyline glitters with AI towers, the soul of the city will still live in tea stalls, in poetry recitals, in football matches at the Salt Lake Stadium, and in the laughter that fills every para. Social contrasts, the great divider of old Kolkata, will slowly fade. Affordable vertical housing, universal education, and social mobility will ensure a fairer city. By 2100, every Kolkatan, from Shambazar to Sonarpur, will have access to clean air, digital education, and a home built with dignity. Because while other cities chase luxury, Kolkata will chase meaning. And so, as the 22nd century dawns, the Howrah Bridge still stands tall. But it's different now. It glows softly at night, lit by millions of smart nanolights powered by the sun. Below it, the Hooghly flows calm and clear, carrying the reflection of a new world. This is Kolkata 2100, a city that refused to forget its roots, even as it reached for the stars. A city where tradition breathes through technology and humanity thrives amidst machines. A city that will forever remind us that progress is not about racing ahead. It's about evolving without losing your soul. Because Kolkata has always been more than just a city. It's an emotion. What do you think of 2100's Kolkata? Share your thoughts.